Hello guys, this is Silva here again. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys good a powerful strategy which you can use to scalp on gold. Okay, so if you are a gold trader, this strategy is for you. Okay, for those of you who trade currency, this strategy you can also use it on the high volatile market. Okay, this is a break of structure strategy. All right, so just like the previous video, this strategy is similar to those strategies I shared in the other videos. Okay, but this one is especially for gold. Okay, and this is how you are to analyze with the strategy. It's a very simple strategy to trade with. All right, so whenever price is below this red moving average, okay, whenever price is below the red moving average, you are to look for only sell trade. All right, and whenever price is above the moving average, we are only to look for buy entries. Okay, so before I explain how the strategy work, I'll quickly share with you guys the indicator setup for this. Okay, so you click on the F icon, you search for moving average. This is the setup for it. All right, so you either take a screenshot or you note this down somewhere. The period is 100, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to its close. The time frame, you set it to all time frame. The style, you make the color red and you make the pixel 3. After that, you click on done. You have the moving average. Now for this fractals here, you have to click on this plus icon again, then you search for fractal. So this is the settings for it. Okay, you can use the default setting and you can use any color of your choice. After that, you click on done, and that is all for the setup. Okay, so now this is how the strategy work. All right, like I earlier said, it's a breakout strategy. All right, a breakout structure strategy. Now once you have analyzed and you see that price is above this moving averages, right, above the red moving average, and this is how you have to go about it. Now you see price broke above this area, came back for a retest. All right, now you are not to enter it. All right, you want this structure to still be broken above. This is the one that broke above the moving average. Now price still broke above this area again, and now it's going to come back for a retest. All right, so as you can see, it came back for a retest. All right, now this is how you have to take trade with this. You are going to, let me mark this area so that once you spot something and once you see that price has broken above it, all right, you are to go down to the 5-minute or the 1-minute time frame. All right, so sometimes you go down to the 1-minute time frame to get the early entry, and you can also use the 5-minute time frame to take the entry. Okay, so let me go to the 5-minute time frame now. All right, let me scroll back to where I mark so that I'll show you guys the example of how you can go about it. All right, so this is the area that broke above the structure. Now you are going to use a counter trend line to mark out this area. Now once you mark this area like this, what you are waiting for is for price to break above the trend line so that you take your entry. All right, and that is what happened here. As you can see, price broke above it around this area. You can see this is the candlestick that broke above it, this one, this long candlestick here. All right, now once it broke above it, you have to go in immediately. Once that candlestick closes above the trend line, you go in immediately, and you set your stop loss below the structure of that candlestick that broke above the trend line, which is going to be around this area, and your target area is going to be the top of that. All right, the starting of that what is it called, the trend line. All right, so you can see this is a scalping strategy. You don't have any reason to hold for long. Once it hits your TP, which is going to mostly do, okay, you exit the market immediately. and then you look for the next opportunity. Sometimes the profit will be small and sometimes the profit will be massive. Okay, so far you follow the trend, right? As you can see, this is a trend continuation strategy. So once you get your first successful profit or loss, you still go back to the 50-minute time frame to analyze again. All right, so this is the structure that we just cut. All right, this one here, this area here, you can see price still broke above it. Right, so once you see that price has broken above it, right, you wait for the next one to form, which is this one here. So it form. Once you see the fractal appear, you get ready to take your sell or buy entry. All right, in this case is buy, so you get ready to take your, once this fractal appears above, once you see it, all right, what you do is to go down to the 5-minute or the 1-minute time frame to take your entry. Okay, so let me move this thing to this line here to that area so that we know what we are doing. All right, so I'll go down to the 1-minute time frame now to show you how that plays out. All right, so here on the 1-minute time frame, what you do is that you draw your counter trend line. All right, you draw your trend line connecting the peaks, all right, the wicks in the market. All right, so once you connect them like this, the next thing you have to wait for is to wait for a candlestick to break above that area, above the trend line. Then you go in for your buy entry. Okay, so in this case, this is the candlestick that broke above it, this one right here. All right, once you see this, you go in immediately. Once it breaks above, you go in. Now for example, this is where we take our buy from, and the stop loss is going to be below the structure. All right, so you are going to set the stop loss according to your risk management. So you set it, and then according to the type of risks you are willing to take. All right, so once you set your stop loss, but the proper way is to set it below that structure, which is like this, and then your TP is going to be at the beginning of that candlestick, of that trend line, sorry. All right, so you set it like this, and then you wait for price to do its thing. Okay, so as you can see, this is another successful hit again. All right, and this is how you have to go about this strategy. You go back to the 15-minute time frame again. All right, and then the same thing again, you look for another entry. All right, so you can see the structure was broken above here again. Now once the fractal appear here again, you go down to the 1-minute time frame or the 5-minute time frame to take your entry. So I'll give this one more example, and then we are done with this strategy. All right, so this is the area I marked on the 50-minute time frame. All right, so what you have to do here now is to draw your trend line, marking the tips in the market, right, the wicks. All right, so you connect the wicks. Now what you do is to wait for price to break above that with a candlestick, above the trend line with the candlestick, which happened here, and your stop loss is going below that structure there, your TP above. All right, then you wait for price to do its thing. All right, so as you can see here, this is a successful hit again. All right, you can see. So this is how basically the strategy work. All right, as you can see, it's a trend continuation strategy that you can use to follow the trend of the market. All right, so what I want you guys to do now is to make sure you backtest this strategy. Go test it out for yourself. Okay, don't take my words for it. Take it and test it out for yourself. And you can also use this strategy on other currency pair. Okay, the ones that are volatile and they are mostly trend, like market that doesn't consolidate that much. Okay, market that have good up and down trend. Okay, you use it to follow the trends of the market. All right, it works very well. this strategy work on the trending market very well. Okay, so that is going to be all for this video today. Okay, so I just decided to share with you guys a strategy on currency pair today, because I mostly share strategy on synthetic index, but today I just decided to share this one with you guys because I also trade good. Okay, so and I have seen that this is a good strategy for good trading, so I've decided to share with you guys. Okay, so guys, if you know you have been getting value from my video and you have not yet subscribed, please do make sure you subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, give the video a like, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a powerful strategy like this, you get notified immediately. Okay, and for those of you who have not yet heard about my coming class, okay, there is a free beginners class which I'll be hosting on the 5th of next month, September, on my Telegram channel. Okay, so if you want to join, you check the description of this video, you are going to see a link to my Telegram channel. Right, do make sure you join, and you will not miss this coming opportunity. Okay, so I think that is going to be all. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Silver out.